Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm doing your weekly tarot reading for your sign. Cross watchers are welcome. Anybody's welcome who perceives that this reading is for them or they're drawn in. So welcome in. I'm going to start with an oracle card to give the overall energy of this reading. Wow, that's crazy. So I just did Aquarius's reading and I said in that reading, oh my gosh, this card, Field of Dreams, keeps coming up. And so I was like, I'm going to really super duper shuffle the decks and see if it's because this is, the energy. Yes, it is. Wow. Mind blown. All right. Pisces. Your reading, the overall energy is about Field of Dreams, number 21. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are always engaging the vast field of pure potential. This is the perfect time to harness the field of vast potential not yet realized in your life. Great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work alongside the gentle gardener. Be clear about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Concentrate on your best life regardless of the temporary outer conditions imposed upon you by the greater world, which has its own story to tell. You have a basket full of seeds that are quite powerful, for your talents are divinely inspired and will indeed lead to a great harvest to be shared with others. Wow. You will reap what you have sown. Dream big, dream beautiful, take action, and tend to the garden of your life and experience the extraordinary. Wow. Have you, I'm also getting a lot of messages the last week or two around the solar eclipse and lunar eclipse that we just had, around manifesting, being very specific about what you want to manifest. General ideas gives you general manifestations. So the more specific you are about what it is that you're looking for, are you clear? Can you write it down? Can you speak it without turning around and killing your dream? All right, feels like a very amazing time. So, Pisces, let's get to your tarot reading. Starting in the past, we have the energy of the Ten of Cups. Excuse me. So I'm seeing this Ten of Cups as soul fulfillment, not just your personal soul fulfillment and love, but sharing it with others. Community, family, belongingness, a very loving space, lasting, committed love. It feels very lasting. Looks like in the past you thought you had this Ten of Cups, this lasting love, but there was some negative karma that you received. It looks like you were in connection. It feels like your partner. There's someone in this connection who is very insecure, an insecure leader. They allow their insecurities to lead them. This is someone who's a conqueror, who's tyrannical, controlling. They want to they need to control everyone in their environment. They want things to go their way. There's a lack of that belonging energy, that lasting love energy. Feels like you thought, this is great, this is love, this is lasting love, and you kept experiencing. It feels like this person, by being in connection with them, you were receiving a lot of negative karma. Quite possibly this person was your karma. Before you met this person, were you, did you have connections or relationships where you might have been controlling or not really caring about your partner? Maybe using them, not really caring. Maybe there's something here where worth exploring, because this is a matched pair. This is an emperor and empress. So this is the vice versa tarot deck. And they have images on both sides. And so what's interesting is these cards came out together, the emperor and the empress, but the emperor is in reverse. So the masculine energy is not really a very good leader, because they allow fear and control to lead them. They're trying to control their environment. They're insecure and unstable. And it looks like the feminine energy was upright. What's interesting is they have their backs turned. So it feels like it was a very cold connection. Independent, not connected, but two independent people, one being very controlling and manipulative and tyrannical, and the other being very loving and nurturing, attractive, abundant, someone who knows their value, knows their worth. It looks like you were in a waiting game. It's like, when will this get better? When do I get to the Ten of Cups? Feels like you spent a lot of time waiting around for this connection to change, maybe for the emperor to change and be upright. What's in your present energy, Pisces, is the world in reverse. There's a lack of a new cycle. A cycle isn't ending. This might be more around your inner world. Let's see. It looks like you're exploring a sadness, a chronic sadness, like an internal sadness. Shadow work. Shadows are coming up to be felt and healed from your past. Sadness. Looks like you're wanting to take energy. You're very attractive right now, but it feels like you're focusing on you. You're not really focusing as much out here, out in your world, as much as focusing on you, on what you want to create, on healing this internal sadness. It looks like you're looking at why you don't walk away from things that are emotionally unsatisfying, why you stay in situations that are emotionally unsatisfying and you don't go after your soul fulfillment. Because right now it looks like you have blessings coming your way, but there's something that's difficult to walk away from. There's something unsatisfying and hard to walk away from. You're using your intuition and your guidance. You're very connected with your intuition. This feels like something very deep about yourself, something you're learning about yourself. And your past relationships. and how they didn't work out, why they didn't work out. It feels like you're doing a real deep dive here, Pisces. Willing to really examine and go within and be real with yourself. It's like I'm ready to know this about myself. You're asking really good questions. Why don't I move away from situations that aren't for me? Why do I feel kind of stuck in a connection? Why do I give more to the connection? When I'm in connection, why do I give up? It's like you give yourself up and you give in to someone else. You're very powerful in your own right. You might be attracted to this type of controlling energy. It feels like attachment issues. It feels like some daddy issues. Being abandoned, rejected, not enough. That's how this person made you feel. And so it feels like you created anxious attachment style, chaser, like chasing after this energy. But right now you're using your intuition. You're really very sighted. You're very able to see these subtle energies and really see how relationships in the past didn't work. And this is creating a lot of inner strength and resilience. It looks like you're really seeing how others have been able to manipulate you, how obsession, control, addictions, codependency. It's like you're really owning this about yourself so you can change this aspect of you. Looks like right now you're spending more time with friends or family, celebrating, having fun. It looks like celebrating with those you care about, excuse me, really helps you energize you, helps you release some type of burdens that you've been carrying, maybe feeling like you have to do things alone. You're very focused on building lasting stability right now. You could be having issues with your emotions, like being overwhelmed by your emotions, allowing your feelings to take you away. Around partnership. I'm getting here a kind of a, hey, watch how, maybe not project your feelings, very intense feelings onto partnerships, expectations, projecting expectations on and your emotions onto someone else in partnerships. And you're very attractive right now. You're manifesting. You're bringing in what you've asked for. It looks like what I'm getting here is you are doing a deep dive, Pisces, clearing out any blocks, any blocks to the type of connections and relationships and loves that you would prefer, something that is lasting, instead of being connected with someone who's not on the same page. All right, Pisces, your messages from your higher self is the Ten of Swords in reverse. You're ending a very painful cycle here. maybe in the last 2 years. There's a 2-year cycle here. You've had several painful cycles, but the last 2 years has been very painful. A lot of anxiety, a lot of worries. And a desire to have justice. Maybe with this X, the tyrannical X, some type of painful cycle and anxiety and fears, and you're getting justice for this. It feels like you've also manifested this. Doesn't feel like you're in communication with your ex. There's a lack of communication. You might have gone no contact with whoever this ex is, and that lack of energetic exchange and communication is helping you find balance, helping you really, feels like it gives you time and space, the energy. You're enough. You're right where you need to be. That temperance energy. All right, Pisces, your challenge right now is the King of Pentacles. Your challenge is to stay focused on what it is you do want to create in your world. Feels like you could get very distracted. There's a need to focus on what you do want to create, what you do want to manifest, not what's distracting you, not what's getting your attention, not what's pulling these intense emotions. And it looks like you are challenged at this time to release grief, to let go of the pain and heartache of the past connection. All right, Pisces, what's hidden is the Eight of Wands. There's a lot of communication coming in very quickly, sudden change in the energy, very, very quick shift. You don't see this coming. This might be your ex. Communication coming in. I just got that there was no contact, that you were in a no contact, and that's really helped balance you. And now what's hidden is there's contact. And this person feels very unapologetic. Like they really are obtuse about it. Feels like a lack of remorse. It doesn't look like you want to invest in this connection any longer. There's this realizing that investing your time, attention, emotions, there's no payout for you. I feel like you showed yourself that in the past, that there's no benefit for you to invest time and energy into this person, this connection. But there's some secret, something that's very secret. Oh, very secret, very hidden about bullying around someone who bullied, someone who wanted to win at any cost. Yep, this sounds like your ex. I'm just going to call them your ex. They're a bully. They like to win. They want to win. They want to conquer. They want to be the top person. They need to be in control. This is someone who nags people. Nagging, negative comments. This is someone who's can't stand anyone being higher than them. Very competitive. It looks like this energy's waiting There's a secret about bullying, and they're waiting. They're waiting for the right time for this communication, but it looks like you're guarded. You're very defensive against this energy. This energy has definitely wounded you, and so you're very defensive and guarded. They're trying to breadcrumb you, devil energy. They're trying to get you hooked back in. How can I hook Pisces back in? How can I get them back? You know, I really had Pisces hooked in. I had it dialed in. I had them dialed in. I had that control. I had that. I had them addicted. I could make them do whatever I wanted. They're grieving the loss of this control, of being able to. This feels like they operated in very punishing behavior. Like they would get a dopamine hit out of wounding you, out of putting you in your place. And it made them feel more powerful and strong. And then just giving you little pittance to kind of keep you chasing after them and addicted and dependent on them. They're missing this. They want to release their burdens. They're exhausted. They don't have anyone to project their inadequacies on. It doesn't seem like you're taking action towards this energy. It feels like there's also a sexual component. Maybe controlling through desire. They don't want someone. It feels like I don't want this. I don't want this chaos. I don't want this drama. Oh, no, this is about maybe a third party. It feels like they're looking at you. No, this doesn't feel like third party as much as they want you to be dependent on them. There's some sexual element to this too, some power. It's not sex for loving reasons or desire. It feels like domination, and this person is feeling very insecure. This feels like the masculine energy, and they feel very impotent. They feel very unable to there's a lack of desire here. And they remember how, they felt so powerful when they had you under their control. So that's what's hidden, Pisces. Wow. Your opportunity this week is the 9 of Cups in reverse. So there's an opportunity in not receiving your blessings or blocked blessings. This is individual soul fulfillment. Looks like a rejection of an offer. Sure does feel like your energy. Someone's blessings are being blocked. It feels like this could be your ex. Their blessings are blocked. There's a lack of soul fulfillment. They're coming forward with an offer, and it looks like you're rejecting it. You're not interested. I feel like you've learned all you want to learn about what they offer. Yep, there's an offer, an opportunity here. A new opportunity. Oh my gosh. Interesting. Okay, there's this opportunity. There's an opportunity here, tangible, an offer, but it's with something that doesn't, there's no loyalty here. There's no staying power. There's no longevity. There's nothing to build on. So here's this opportunity. But I think what is, if your ex comes in with this new opportunity, boom, this is what a gift. Ace of Pentacles. And it's like, yeah, but it's tied to someone who has shown me in the past that there's no staying power, that they're not loyal, that they're not lasting, there's no longevity. There's insecurity and instability attached with this. And then there's another new energy, an Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay, so there's it feels like you're loving yourself. I can fill my own cup. I don't need this. This isn't helpful. I don't want this. I'm going to accept my cup of love. I'm going to fill my cup. I'm going to take care of myself. And it feels like maybe you go no contact again. That's the third time the Ace of, or the Eight of Wands has come out. Twice talking about a lack of contact and a lack of communication, and then one upright. It looks like you might cut this person off again. And that makes them feel very insecure and unstable. And it's very painful for them. Ten of Swords. They feel victimized by your rejection. Feels like they're trying to make you feel guilty. They're mentally manipulating you, and it feels like they're hitting some shame and guilt buttons. But you walk away from this because it's emotionally unsatisfying for you. There's no soul fulfillment. And then you step right into the Star card. Healing. You're having a glow up. I think that's why this person's coming back in. Feels like they really depleted you in the past in this waiting game, waiting for them to give you that 10 of Cups. But it never happened. And you received a lot of negative karma. And there's a healing, a balance. You're a rising star. You're being seen by others. I feel like you're like, yeah, I'm making a big choice about, like, I'm not interested. I'm focusing on me and what I'm building for myself going forward. All right, Pisces, your possible outcome this week is the Hanged Man in reverse. Someone refusing to see a new perspective, or someone who's coming out of a very constrained coming out of sacrifice and having a new perspective. Which is that? What do we need to know? What does Pisces need to know? Oh boy. All right. It looks like someone has a new perspective. They're coming out of a time where they felt very restrained, like they couldn't make any moves. And they're having a new thoughts about someone in their past who they were connected with. So this feels like your ex. They're getting a new perspective about your relationship and realizing how loving it really was. How much love and care there was. That there was stability, celebration, joy. This is really making this person think about things and see things differently. This person still sees you as dependent, as unable to flourish and be independent. And that's where the imbalance is. A lack of perspective, a lack of equality here, a lack of justice. It's been very unfair how they perceive you. Maybe you were more dependent in the past, but they're unable to see the unfairness of creating this dependency or co-creating. They don't want to end that cycle of dependency. They don't want to transform it. They don't really want to transform. They're sad. They're reminiscing about the past, and they're seeing how blessed they were, how fortunate they were in your connection, but they don't want to change or evolve it. They want to go back into you being dependent on them and a lack of fairness and a lack of transformation. They think that this is the way. There's something about finances here, about stability. It's like they want to lure you in with finances, with promises of stability and security, maybe money, maybe gifts. It's like, how can I trick Pisces back into this? How can I can be sly, I can be slick, I can be deceptive, I can, what is it that I need to say? So this isn't about being authentic and being honest. This is about what is it that I need to say to get Pisces to do what I want them to do? What do I need to say to get them back into this connection? Because they want to come out of a nightmare. Oh. Oh, they want to get out of a nightmare where they took action towards someone else. This is third party. They want to get out of a nightmare where they had an opportunity. Very sexual. This was desire and sexually driven. And it feels like the person they were connected with uses their sexuality, uses their desire, uses their attraction to get people to do what they want, to get what they want. So, but it looks like the Wheel of Fortune is on your side. Yeah. You're entering into a very abundant, happy, joyful time where you're receiving positive karma because you've put out so much joy and sunshine and light into the universe, and it's coming back karmically. So you're receiving the benefit of that. Let me go over one more time so we can wrap this up. The possible outcome is it looks like your ex has seen a new, they had a period of time where they couldn't move, where they were unable to make moves, where they were kind of stuck, maybe isolated. And the universe did this so they would see things from a different perspective. This has allowed them to see that they really they love you. They love this connection. They love you how they love you. There's innocence in this connection. You might share children together. There was stability here and happiness. This has really thrown this person into a healing, really having to examine things. They want to heal this connection, but they see you as dependent, or they want you to be dependent on them. They don't want things to be fair. They don't want this connection to change. They miss it exactly how it was. They don't want to shift and change. They want to go back to the way things were. Feels like they see long-term success with you. Stability, security, and something around finances. They might be offering you this as kind of like an enticing, like, with both our paychecks together, it would be amazing. Or they're gifting you something. They're trying to lure you in so you can be dependent on them financially. There's the financial aspect to this. You being dependent on their finances or something like that. They're very tricky. They're trying to figure out. They're not honestly talking about their feelings. They just work in deceit. They just manipulate because they want to get out of this nightmare where they went after another person, someone who was just seducing them. Feels like the player got playing their game, and you're just moving on. I feel so that's where they are, the possible outcome, and you are just on a glow up right now and enjoying life and joy and happiness because that is what you've put out into the world, and that's coming back. So, all right, Pisces, that's your reading. I hope that was helpful. That was a lot of information. So, all right, take care. Bye.